Are you experiencing pain in the bottom of your heel? If so, you're not alone, and you may be experiencing plantar fasciitis, one of the most common causes of heel pain in adults. I'm Alisa, and this is Duane. We're physical therapists at Valley Rehab Physical Therapy, and today we're going to talk a little bit about plantar fasciitis and then give you some exercises to try at home. So the plantar fascia is a thick band of inelastic tissue called fascia that starts at the bottom of your heel and then extends down to the ball of the foot. The role of the plantar fascia is to help support the foot and the arch in weight-bearing activities. So think walking, standing, running. What happens when our ankle and foot, you're either standing or walking with faulty biomechanics, causes some micro tearing in the fascia and then secondary inflammation, and that's when we start to experience pain. The pain is typically going to be worse with your first few steps in the morning or after a period of inactivity. Then it'll get a little bit better as you get up and moving around. Then the pain is going to start to increase again after prolonged periods of walking, standing, or running. We see plantar fasciitis a lot in people who are either runners or just work jobs that requires a lot of time on your feet. All right, so now we're gonna get into a few exercises and stretches that you can start with at home if you do feel like you're experiencing plantar fasciitis. This first stretch is going to stretch out the plantar fascia. So I like to do this one in a seated position, and then Duane's gonna pull his foot back and then also pull his toes back a little bit at the same time. So you can see that he's got a decent angle here at the ankle, but then the toes are also coming back. We don't want to overstretch when you're doing this, so looking for just a low to moderate intensity stretch coming right down kind of through the bottom of the foot and in the arch. I like to have people hold this stretch for sets of 30 seconds. All right, and you can do that 3 to 4 times. It's good to do this one both in the mornings and in the evenings. So another activity that I like to recommend for people who are suffering from plantar fasciitis is rolling out the bottom of the foot on some cold cylinder. So here we actually have a metal device that we put in the freezer, take out, it's nice and cold. But at home, just grab a plastic water bottle, throw it in the freezer, let it get nice and solid, and you can do this same activity at home. You can do this standing or sitting, it's totally up to you. You're just gonna place whatever that cold cylinder is on the ground and roll the bottom of the foot back and forth at a nice controlled pace. You can do this for 3 to 5 minutes, just until the bottom of the foot goes numb. To protect the tissue, once the foot goes numb, that's time to call it quits, and you can go ahead and throw that bottle or cylinder back in the freezer. Another exercise for plantar fasciitis is what we call toe yoga. So this exercise is working on strengthening and activating the foot intrinsic muscles to help support that foot posture. So you'll do this one in sitting or in standing, and we want there to be equal weight bearing through 3 points of the bottom of the foot, underneath the heel, underneath the ball of the big toe, and underneath the ball of the little toe. Maintaining those 3 points of pressure, you're going to keep the big toe down while you lift the little toes up, and then you're going to put the little toes down and lift only the big toe up. You'll go back and forth between the big and the little toes while maintaining that tripod pressure, those 3 points of pressure through the bottom of the foot. We'll do this for 1 to 2 minutes a day. All right, and the final exercise that we're going to review for plantar fasciitis is a calf stretch. So Duane is going to put the leg that he is stretching in the back. His foot is going to be straight, heel down. You want to keep that back knee straight for this first stretch. Then he's going to bend the front knee until he feels a low to moderate intensity stretch coming through that calf of the left leg. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds. You'll do that for 3 to 4 rounds. The second position that I want you to stretch in is very similar, but this time you're going to bend the back knee. This is going to target the soleus muscle of the calf. And then once again, bending the front knee until you feel a good low to moderate intensity stretch coming in the calf. Same thing, 3 to 4 rounds of a 30-second hold.
Thanks for tuning in. Hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Bye.